Hello again everybody, this is Mark and we are back for more lessons. Okay, so we are still in the book Speak Out Pre-Intermediate. Okay, now before anything else, I would like to ask you a few questions. So you can pause the video so that you will have time to answer my questions, okay? So the first question is, what do you usually do on a holiday? And the second one is, what made you smile today? Okay, so after answering those questions, we are now going to proceed with today's chapter. It is 1.2 and the title for this chapter is True Love. Okay, True Love. Alright. So, today's vocabulary, by the way, if you have the book right there, you can open it up and follow us with the review. Okay, so today's vocabulary review is about relationships. So relationships, we're going to try to discuss again the meaning of the words, the common words about a relationship, okay? So first one is, let's say, they met. They met. Okay, met is the past tense of meet. Okay, let's see, let's say one example is, they met when they were in high school, like that. Or if you want, you can actually say your situation. Like for example, if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend or wife or husband, yes, when did you meet? You can say, we met when we were at work. Okay, so try to make sentences. Okay, practice English, right? Okay, next is, they got on well. So got on well, that means their relationship was great. Okay, it was good. So in your case, you can say, we got on well. We got on pretty well. Okay, so you can change they to we because your situation, right? Okay, next is, he didn't have a girlfriend. Okay, so she didn't have a girlfriend. He didn't have a girlfriend. You can say that. He was single that time. Alright, so she was single that time. Okay, next is, they fell in love. Okay, fell in love. So you can say in your situation, we fell in love. Okay, you can say, we fell in love after 5 months. Like that. We fell in love after 8 months of dating. Like that. Okay, so you can say it, you can write it down, okay? You can practice. Okay, next. They got married. Got married. Okay, get married. Alright? So it's common, got married. Usually, married is usually with got. Got married. Get married. Okay? So they got married. Next is, they argued. Okay, argued is fight. They argued. So this is past tense, remember, okay? They argued because of a problem. Okay, so next is, they got divorced. Divorce is separated. Okay, they got married, they got divorced. Okay, separated. So yes, I hope you will not say that in your case, right? We got divorced. I hope not, right? So yes, they got divorced. Again, got divorced. Usually they are together. Get divorced, got divorced. Okay, past tense. Next is, they got back together again. Okay, so after divorce, they got back together. Okay, so you can say that. Maybe you can say, my girlfriend and I, let's say, got separated. Separated, not divorced, because you're not married yet, right? So we argued a lot and got separated, or you can say broke up. Okay, we broke up. You can say that. We broke up, but after 2 months or after a week, we got back together again. So again, got back. So got back. Alright? So next is, he asked her to marry him. So asking to marry him. Proposal, right? So you can say that, and then I asked my girlfriend to marry me. Alright, so you can say that. And she accepted. Or you can say, she said yes. Alright? So usually, got, as you can see, there are so many uses. Got divorced, got back, got married, got on well. So for example, get or got, it's usually accompanied with some words and they will change meaning. And they are usually together. Okay? So don't forget that. Just memorize that. Okay? So now we are going to practice pronunciation of each phrases. So you can repeat after me or you can read with me. Okay? So let's start. They met. They got on well. He didn't have a girlfriend. They fell in love. They got married. They argued. They got divorced. Or, let's use this. They broke up. They got back together. He asked her to marry him. She accepted. Okay, so you can pause the video and try to replay or rewind, and you can actually practice more of the pronunciation if you want. Okay, so now let's go to the grammar part of the book. It is about past simple. Okay, past simple is just the past tense of the verb. Okay, so let's try to check regular verbs and irregular verbs. Okay, so regular verbs, you just need to add ed. If the last letter of the verb ends with e, you need to add only d. Okay, if the last letter ends with y, you need to change y to I and add ed. Alright? Now, if the verb ends with consonant, vowel, consonant, you need to double the last letter, and add ed. So, double the last letter and add ed. Okay? Alright? So, if you have your book with you, you can actually check it out. It is on page 127. So, there are lists of verbs. And yes, regular and irregular verbs, you can just try to memorize that, okay? Alright, so let's try to read. Okay, work. And the past simple of work is worked. Work, worked. Okay, start, started. Decide, decided. Marry, married. Okay, so for the irregular verbs, these are some examples. There are a lot of irregular verbs, but it's just examples, right? Let's start. Become, became. Fall, fell. Get, got. Say, said. Okay, so those are examples. And for the question, we usually say did. Okay, and then if you use did, if you use auxiliary did, right, you need to use the verb, the simple form of the verb. Okay, for example, when did they get? Because it's just the base form because of did, right? You don't say, when did they got? No, okay? If you're using did, you need to use the base form, okay? When did they get married? Alright. So the question is past. Even if this is base form, your answer should be past tense. Because did. So your answer should be they got married last year. Okay? So try to remember, if it's did, you need base form, and the answer should be, of course, past tense. Alright? So, yes, before I let you go, I want to ask you some questions. Okay, so the first question is, when did you first fall in love? Okay, did you first fall in love? That means your answer should be past, right? So when did you first fall in love? And second one is, tell me about it. Alright, so you can comment on your answers below, or you can tell me personally your answer by visiting us here in Royal English. Alright, so yep, you can pause the video and try to replay again if you want to, review it again. Okay, so again, my name is Mark and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.